Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Shades of Sasha. If you're new, I'm Sasha. Take a seat, put your crown on, and welcome to the gang. So this section of the video is specifically about how I achieved the color of my unit. So I just wanted to give you guys like a little unboxing, like what it came with, what was in it, and then I'm going to try the unit on to show anyone that may specifically don't want to manipulate anything but want to see what it looks like. So this is what you would be working with. So the next step I'm going to do is put it on the mannequin head, and I'm going to pin my hair down. And in the video specifically, I didn't show this part of the process, but this is something I'm going to say. I did bleach my knots on my frontal. I have to say that because I didn't really record me doing that process, but I want you to know. So I used the 40 developer cream. I used the developer and a mixing bowl and a comb. That's literally all I did. I mixed it all together. I did not have a specific way of what I wanted to do. I just knew I wanted to trust myself and be as just free as I could with this unit because I knew I wanted to achieve colors that were unbalanced. So I wanted a really bright brown, and I wanted highlights, and I wanted to lift the darkness of the black from this unit. So I put the developer all over. And after I do that, I didn't show this part of the process, but I went in and obviously I bleached my frontal because I just wanted it to be able to lay as realistic as it possibly can. And then I put my unit in a Ziploc bag and I actually poured developer alone on it. I don't mix it, I just poured developer on the unit. I left it sitting until it lifted, and then this is what the unit is going to look like. The next part of this process is you're going to wash this out and you're going to use the Shimmer Light shampoo and conditioner. It will give you the best results if you use those two items after you're washing your hair out. And so after that, let's just get into installing the unit. So we're reviewing a more expensive wig than what I typically do, and if you watch the entire process, I show you how I dyed it and all these things, and I'll enter the clip like right here on me installing it. But I just knew I could have done better, and I wanted to tint the lace. I'm not sure I recorded that process, so I'll link below the process that I basically followed. The only difference is I use black dye and the browning instead of the dark brown. I followed the Simone Charisse method, this new method that she was trying the other day, because I went away and I didn't really have all my supplies, so I had to kind of like make what I had work. So this is me reinstalling the unit after cutting it and everything, so just keep on watching. Okay, so let's just jump into the specs of the unit. I'm going to pull it up on my phone because it's on Amazon, but this is the final look. The reality is, I think this is really how I'm gonna have to wear this damn hair because it is frustrating me right now. Like, I was trying to do a half up, half down. It was just not cooperating. Like, let me just go into the specs because, so it's 13 by 6 right here and 3.5 inches on both sides of the perimeter. So it's not an entirely 13 by 6 frontal like what we would normally have. So that's the first thing that kind of made me think, okay, maybe I want to get this because I want to try to see how this is going to look, how it's going to work, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's 150% density. It was 22 inches and the cost was $181. I don't know why I was thinking about it. It was just right there. It's $181. So I wanted to get a unit for vacation because I'm going on vacation in July, and I was like, I want to do a brown, curly, like sexy Beyonce inspired look. Well, have at least one of my hair do that for vacation. So I was like, you know what? Let me get this unit and then see what it's like. So honestly, I was doing mad research and I saw this and I was like, all right, this is kind of weird. I haven't seen anybody tried a unit like this. I was like, let me be the guinea pig because of course, why not? Like, I like trying new shit. So for the most part, when I first did it, if y'all see through the whole process of, I'm not sure how I'm going to lay out this video, but if I don't put this in the beginning, I'll put it here while I'm explaining it. Basically, what I ended up doing is I bleached the entire unit because I wanted to lift the black to brown, and then I left some parts of it longer than the next because that was the whole concept of it. It's like brown highlights here and there. Then I went back the second time, another time, and basically what I did was I tinted the lace because when I first installed it, the lace was just kind of off. Like, I was like, the lace isn't bad, but the lace could just be better. Like, it's not melted the way that I feel like it could have been melted. So I went and I did the method I saw Simone Cherise did because I'm also not home, so I had to just use what's at my disposal. And she did a method where it was like, I'm sorry, that was my speaker. She did a method where it was like brown dye and browning. Yeah, the browning you cook with. And I had that, but I had black dye. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it and I'm going to see what it's like. And it did what it needed to do. So let's go into it. I know y'all are really up close and personal so y'all can see. And you see what I did? I'm changing up all my stuff for y'all because y'all been rocking with the girl. And I was like, let me, you know, up a little bit. So let's go. And so I'm gonna bring y'all in closer. Obviously, y'all can see it. So for the most part, the lace, I don't think there's anything wrong with the lace. When it said the 3.5, I wanted a little bit more like right here, but it doesn't start right there. Because you see this, right? This, you see the track. I would still have to use a little bit more of this here over to cover it, right? In order for it to kind of give me that 3.5, I guess I envisioned that it would have been. But for the most part, I think the parting space that's on the unit, I don't think it's bad. I think it's very interesting. I'm gonna say that. So if you know that you're the type of person that you like a side part, don't get it. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Do not get it. You will be better off getting a closure wig that you can move back and forth and it can give you a side part. If you are a middle part mommy, like that's basically all you wear, this is for you. Because the 6 inches, I'm gonna part it for y'all. What are you going? Okay, can't find what I want, so I'm just gonna use one of my brushes. So the 13 by 6, like I said, I'm bringing it real close. Y'all can see that's where it is. Like, it's all the way back there. So you can do a lot of manipulation to it. You also can put in like the half up, half down. My hair for some reason is just doing a lot. Like, it's doing too much, and it's too much more than I have time for today, because I have a lot of content I need to get through. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna not bother with this damn unit. I'm gonna just leave it alone. So for the most part, that's what I would typically say. If depending on the parts that you want, if this unit is for you, like, you can make that decision based on that. The price, I think the price is okay. I think it's fair. I did a lot to the hair, and I think it still kept its texture. The only thing is, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, maybe, you know, sometimes when I be bleaching hair, I don't be caring, so it could be that. But I have had hair that I've put it through the ruckus and it still kept the damn thing going. So for the most part, water is gonna be this hair best friend. Like, the moment I put water on it, and I'll do it to show y'all. The moment water hits this hair, it just goes, it goes right to that curl. Like, I know y'all see that curl. I'm gonna do the whole hair so y'all can see it. So yeah, the moment water touches the unit, she just comes right back to the texture that it was in the beginning. And I guess I'm like, yeah, that's, you know, it's a good thing, because obviously that means as long as she's hydrated, she's gonna act right. But I just also feel like I shouldn't have to walk around with a spray bottle for my hair to remain in the way that I want it to. So that may be another thing you want to consider. So the texture and everything, when I first got the hair, I'm telling you, like, it was really beautiful. I'm gonna put it up here again so that y'all can see it. I'm just gonna say it's me because I put the shit through a lot. So when it comes to packaging, I'm gonna say packaging was a 7. It came in a little black box, like, it was cute. Wasn't anything really crazy. I think they did a decent job they did a nice job. I'm not gonna say decent, because you know my decent's be 6. They did a nice job, so it was like a 7.5. Pricing for affordability, I think it's a fair enough price that I'm gonna say it's a 7. Obviously, like I said, it's one of the more expensive units that I have on my channel so far. There's other ones that I'm gonna do that's also, the prices are gonna keep going up, but it's still in a frame that I don't want to bring a unit on this channel that's like $600, because I don't think everybody can afford $600, like, you know. So for the most part, that's how I feel about the hair. Like, I wanted to reinstall it again, where I show y'all what it looks like after I've done cutting and everything, what it looks like on camera. And I think she's cute. She's kind of doing what she needs to do, but I was getting frustrated doing this, and I was trying so hard not to use that frustration on me just rating the hair. But that's my takeaway from it. You see the whole process of what I did to bleach the hair, what I did when I put the hair on the first time, and like I said, I used the method that I just saw Simone Charisse did to tint the lace, because I felt like the lace needed to be worked on a little bit more. And this is the final look. It's 22 inches, like I said. It stopped right there. That's where my it stopped right there. It's not even at the center of my back. But whenever you bleach hair and it's curly hair, I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna shed a lot. Like, that's just what's gonna happen. Like, curly hair already sheds, and then you bleaching it, it's gonna shed even more. But it's not shedding crazy. So for shedding, I'm gonna also give it a 7. What I recommend, I think when it starts to get into a certain price range, I'm not gonna recommend anything to anybody. I think if you want something like this, it checks the boxes of what you're looking for with a hair, then go ahead and I'll link it below and you can buy it. I don't get shit from you buying it. I'm just saying, like, I'll link it below so you can buy it. But I'm not going to say, oh, you definitely have to get a unit like this. I come here because I want to tell people what the real tea is about the shit that I'm finding, and the things that I'm like, okay, I tried this and this was trash and this is how I feel. So I hope y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Thank y'all so much for supporting your girl, and she's cute. She's cute. Just try not to take my frustration out on her because she can't give me that half up, half down right now. So for the most part, thank y'all so much once again for just continuously supporting me and just helping me grow to how far we've come right now. So I really cannot say thank you enough, and I just really hope that y'all have a blessed and wonderful day.